Okay, so we are going to do a hypnosis together today on worthiness. So my name is Melissa. If we haven't met, I am an energy practitioner and I run the manifestation program. This is where we really help energy practitioners and empaths really master their energy and manifestation skills. And a lot of that is through subconscious reprogramming. And that's what we're going to do together right here. So this whole hypnosis came to me as a really great way to really jumpstart your manifestation practice, because in my own life, as well as a lot of clients I've worked with, a lot of people coming into the manifestation program in the beginning, one of the biggest blocks for us is, do we even feel worthy enough to have a good life? And once things start to get good, I've heard again and again when people start to manifest, and let this little note that I'm about to say go in your back pocket to save. They'll say that they start to see manifestations come in, and then they start to think, oh no, what if I'm not worth it? What if I'm not good enough? So I want you to keep that in your back pocket, because you do not have to be in the perfect energy. You can still not really be ready and things will come in, okay? It does not have to be happy like a golden retriever 24/7. We're human, we're allowed to have all the emotions. And of course, in theme with what I teach, the happier and more balanced you are, it's gonna be a lot easier, absolutely. But you don't have to heal everything and then wait for things to come in. There's a specific method, one that I really love to share, where you see results within 1 week. So that's really fun. But then, like I said, if you're seeing results within a week, it's before we've dove into the subconscious work. So you're just now getting a really nice head start with the subconscious piece. It does make a big difference. And all of that to say, a common theme I hear again and again is once people start to get manifestations coming in, or they want to up-level what their next manifestation is, I hear, I don't feel like I'm worth that. I've heard my parents say, you don't deserve that. I don't feel deserving of having that good of a life. How can I be worth this when X person over there is suffering? It's not fair. And so we really want to look at this worthiness piece, because who is it serving? Please tell me, who is this serving if you see other people in lack, in limitation, and you stay there with them? Wouldn't it make more sense that the way to help that person is not to resonate and shift lower? Now you're both down here, but rather be able to raise your own self-worth, your own emotional frequency and balance, your own vibration, so that when you encounter them, they raise up. Yes? And then we keep raising up together. So that's really my wish here, is that you really amplify that self-worth, the knowing you're deserving of all the good that life has to offer. And oh my goodness, does life have good things to offer? I'm out here in my beautiful garden. You can see the sprinkler going around. So if that gets distracting, we'll just put it into our hypnosis that all of the background sounds draw you in deeper. So on that note too, I want to give a little bit of a disclaimer with hypnosis. So if you are in my world, if you are in the manifestation program, you are probably getting to the point, if you're not already there, where change comes super fast for you. We do a lot of rewiring in the program so that your brain is so rewired that you don't even really need the hypnosis anymore. It can just be the thought will change your belief for you. But if you are brand new to this work, brand new to hypnosis, haven't done a lot of belief changes, your brain is probably stuck in its patterns of it can be a little bit difficult to change. So with that in mind, my advice for you is to just revisit this audio. I think since I'm filming it, it might go up on YouTube, but revisit this track as many times as you want. My recommendation would be once a day for 3 to 4 weeks, and you'll really start to see change. You might see change immediately after the first session, and I hope you do. That's my intention with it. You'll see change right away. And the more often you do something like this, your brain just gets used to it. It's kind of like riding a bike. The first time's really clunky. Your 10th time, you're smooth, right? And so once you've done this a few times, and like I said, the manifestation program, where we dive deep into all of manifestation and really doing every rewiring you need, this is going to set you up on a perfect pattern so that by the time you do one of these audios, it's a quick switch and you're done. But if you're not there yet, that's okay too. And so we'll set this up that you can repeat it again and again, and it will continue to amplify your worthiness feeling, your knowing of what you deserve, and that's a lot, and your vibration. So we'll dive in. If you want to lay down, feel free. If you want to have a seat, feel free. I'm going to stay seated up here and I'll guide you through it. And first thing we're going to do is just a couple nice deep breaths. So go ahead and take a deep breath in. And a nice deep cleansing. That means open up your mouth, make a sigh, deep breath out. Excellent. 2 more times. Breath in. And breath out. Breath in. Start to feel how your body's felt. Maybe take the fullest, deepest breath you've had all day. Expand through the lungs, lower rib cage. And a breath out. Wonderful. And now what we're going to do is start to shift our mind from that overthinking state or just active state down into, we'll go for a theta brainwave, which just means you're in that kind of sleepy state, but you're not really asleep yet. And this is where we can open up conversation with our subconscious mind, imprint new beliefs, and rip out some ones that we don't want. Like, I don't feel worthy. So all we're going to do now is a quick little technique to help your body get into that relaxed place. And again, if it's your first time, you may not feel a lot. That's okay. Just stick with it wherever you are. And if you're experienced with this, you might get really, really heavy in your body, and that's okay too. So full breath in. And as you breathe in, I want you to start to imagine that there's so much tension in your body. And you can even start to build up tension in your body as if you're going through your whole body, like face, head, neck, shoulders, abs, squeeze your abs, your legs. And you don't have to actually build up the tension. You can just imagine. Both work well. You're going to imagine or actually squeeze up so much tension in your body. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Take another deep breath in as if you can't get any more tension in. And then on an exhale, just let it go a little. Might feel a little bit funny in your body right now. That's okay. Don't worry. We will shift it. And then we're going to have another breath in. Gather up the tension again. Super, super tense in your body, or imagine. Just imagine you're gathering the tension. You'll see how much your mind works on your behalf. Imagine you're gathering up so much tension, everything from your fingers to your toes, the back of your neck, your abs. Squeeze. And then on the breath in, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And on the exhale, I want you to switch to the other side and let everything relax all the way down. Soften through the shoulders, the jaw, hip bones. Full breath in again. Exhale, see if you can double that relaxed feeling now in your body. Really let the tension just melt, as if your muscles are kind of melting away and relaxing down. Like you just had the greatest relaxation, not deep tissue, relaxation massage. And you might let your jaw go a little bit more, shift slightly side to side as if you're really getting out any of the last stuck energy. And then imagining all of your attention like this, it goes into this funnel. All of your thoughts, all of your energy up around your head, all of the attention just funnel and start to get concentrated and quiet as they slide down into the heart space. And do that again. Imagine that there's this net, this scoop coming together, all of the energy, all of the attention, all of the thoughts around your head, and then they just spiral and swirl and settle nice and quiet down around the heart, as if everything you no longer need starts to shift out automatically. And all the thoughts that you do want to keep for later get stored in a nice, neat, beautiful little basket. And then keeping your attention down around the heart, take another breath in. Breathe out, tuck your chin just slightly, even if you're laying down, and imagine that you're looking down over a staircase that leads down to a beautiful garden. If you need some inspiration, we've got some nice flowers in the background. Imagine you're walking down to this really luscious, beautiful garden. Maybe there's flowers, vegetables, figurines, some animals, anything at all that you notice is perfect. But as you start walking down the stairs, bring more of your attention, a lot of your focus to the actual stairs. And you can see there's about 10 more stairs down in front of you. So as you breathe out, take a step down really slowly. And as you do so, feel your energy sink down deeper. And take another step down as you feel your body sink down deeper. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, you can feel your foot moving forward, taking that step down deeper, as if you're going down to a deeper level of your mind and of your body. Continue this pattern, breathing out as you step down, allowing your body to get really relaxed, allowing your subconscious mind to be fully present and in control in every moment. Breathing out, take another step down, knowing that you are creating this feeling in your body with your powerful subconscious mind, and any direction you give it becomes a command. As you sink further and further down, eventually reaching the bottom of the staircase and stepping out into the beautiful garden. Noticing what you notice around you, whether it's flowers or vegetables, or maybe a bench or a hammock, this color of the sky, noticing anything at all. And you start to realize that everything in the garden has a representation, meaning that all of the flowers that you might see, maybe each individual flower represents somebody in your life who has loved and cared for you, even if you didn't even know that they were there. Somebody from a distance loving, caring from you, maybe an ancestor who's already gone, or a friend who you lost touch with and still has love for you. Beginning to see how many flowers there are without any judgment. And then you notice to the left, maybe this whole new field of flowers opens up as you didn't realize that many beings, including higher self, spirit guides, angels, are there for you, loving you constantly. And you begin to notice other things in the garden. Maybe it's figurines or statues or animals, and these begin to represent different experiences that you've had in life, different positive experiences that not only show your level of worthiness, but show that there is actually so much good already happening in your life. As you take note of what these experiences might represent, and maybe you don't know, but you just know that good has happened. Good is always happening in your life. As you take a moment to sit with this and see what's coming up, you notice off in the distance there's this beautiful table. And on it are all these little packs. So you walk over to the table and begin to look at them, and you realize that they have all of these positive words on it, like worthiness, deserving, love, respect, joy, gratitude. Every single positive emotion or something that you could desire is written out. And you realize that this is the garden of your subconscious mind. And while there is so much more to be grateful, appreciative, in love with life about already planted, you see that there's a lot that has not been planted. And you make the decision right now to pick up one of those packs. And you start with the pack of feeling worthy. It says, in a really lovely lettering right across the front, worthiness. And you go back over and you find this open patch of land in the garden. And you start to open the pack and sprinkle it out around you. And you see these seeds of worthiness start to sprinkle around and take root. And at the same time that you watch them hit the ground, your vibration starts to raise. As you start to feel and recognize that you are worthy and deserving of good things. As you sprinkle them around even more, you notice that automatically they start to become watered. As if there's an external force helping you in every moment to feel and to become more worthy. As you know and watch take root in your mind that you are worthy of love, that you are worthy of feeling happy, that you are worthy of things working out in your favor, that you are worthy of having more than enough money. You are worthy of feeling relaxed and happy in your body. You are worthy of feeling healthy. You are worthy of feeling energetic. You begin to feel this moment by moment start to shift your vibration a little bit higher each seed that takes root. And as you start to watch these seeds of worthiness take root, it ripple effects. And you notice everything else in the garden begin to bloom. And you go back over to the table thinking, well, that was fun. Let's see what else we've got. And you pick up one for deserving. And you hesitate for a moment thinking, I don't know if I really deserve this. And so you realize behind the table, there's this ugly old weed and it's dying. It's already dead. We're not killing a plant. You notice this weed that just looks terrible. So you slip on a garden glove and you rip out that weed. And as soon as you do, you throw it over a fence and you watch it turn to this like little glittering dust as it just transforms, as we get rid of that belief that you are not deserving of good. And instead you pick up that pack of deserving seeds before you have a second thought, and you go over to a new patch and you start to sprinkle around deserving, and you watch your energy start to shift in this moment, your vibration raises as you realize you are deserving actually of feeling joy. You are deserving of planting these seeds. You are deserving of shifting your own subconscious mind. You are deserving of any desire that comes into your mind, because you realize it is there from your higher self. It is there from you. You are here to fulfill that desire. So of course, you deserve it. And you begin to notice the ripple effect that if you have more money, if you have more joy, if you have more love, security, safety, the ripple effect that has in your children, your family, your friends, your work. And it starts to be like a light bulb moment that, of course, not only do you deserve this, it's crucial. It's needed. The whole world deserves you feeling deserving. You see what a big impact this makes. And you run back over to the table and you pick up a pack that says dedication. And you start to sprinkle some dedication to your own self-growth, to your own healing, to your own vibration raise, realizing what impact this has on the world, that it's not simply about you, but that you are a thread in the tapestry of it all. And you feel such excitement in this moment, such gratitude, that you get to raise your worthiness, the level of joy you deserve, knowing that it impacts every other soul you meet, and even more beyond that. And you don't even have to go back to that table. It automatically starts to float over to this packet of seeds called gratitude. And you sprinkle this throughout the whole garden, just throwing gratitude seeds everywhere. You watch them take root in your subconscious mind and automatically grow these most beautiful flowers. But what's so interesting about the gratitude seeds, the appreciation seeds, is that as they grow and root, growing deeper tap roots, that no matter what's going on in your life, you're able to see how it's serving you, how it's helping you, how you're worthy of the positive outcome of what's being shown to you, that you're shown a difficult moment for that clarity and that contrast to build even better. When you notice as you plant these gratitude roots deep, everything else in the garden begins to flourish even more. You feel your own vibration expand and raise even more. You go back over to that table and you see more seed packets. You can grab as many as you want. Maybe it's joy, maybe it's ease, maybe it's support. Knowing that you are worth being supported. You are worth investing in yourself, investing in others. You are worth having a strong community. Your words are worthy of being heard. Your stories are worthy of being shared. Your energy is worthy of being felt by all. And you go back over to the garden, you start to spread joy, ease, support, love, anything and all that you want. Maybe adding in another word that you're thinking of, anything that you want to grow. All the while you can feel this energy, this feeling in your heart you haven't felt before, as that deeper layer of self-worth bubbles up to the surface and becomes your new set point of vibration in this moment. And you look back to even 15 minutes ago and you can't really recognize who that was, as your energy has changed so much in this moment. And again, you look around the garden, all of the new plantings you've got, knowing that you are fully supported. Support is available for you, and you step towards it. That love in your life, in all areas, is available, and you step towards it. You choose it. You notice that more money is available, and you step towards it. In this moment, you choose it. You realize that all along you've been worthy and deserving of it all, and this has just been an experience to help you get to this moment in time, right now, where you can let that go, anything no longer serving you, stepping into a deeper frequency of self-love that you've not yet felt. And you pick up one final packet and you start to sprinkle out self-love through every area of the garden, knowing that everything you're doing with love for yourself, for your higher self, for all that exists. As you see, it's so deeply intertwined that you feeling worthy is not just okay, but it's your natural essence. There is not a part of you. You realize there was never a part of you that was unworthy of anything good. And you really solidify the fact that your entire being, every cell, every fiber, the energy in between the cells is nothing but pure love. And if it's true that you are made of pure love, isn't that the most worthy and deserving energy of all? And you can pick up bags of anything you want. We get seeds of frustration here and there, or something that doesn't really seem like it fits right. And we try it on and then we set it down, pluck it out of the garden, and we water. You watch it automatically happen, that the seeds of worthiness, deserving of the best that life has to offer, come in. And again, you tap back into that feeling of gratitude and joy as you feel your vibration shift once more, knowing that you are worthy of the best that you can imagine and beyond. You are worthy of financial freedom. You are worthy of the most romantic, loving relationships. You are worthy of being a great mom. You are worthy of being a great child. You are worthy of great friendships. You are worthy of having that dream home and that vacation. You are worthy of it all. And you realize you don't even need to name the things anymore, because you know in your heart you're worthy of it all. Placing your hand on your heart, you take one final look around this garden, knowing it's going to keep flourishing whether you visit here or not, knowing that you can come back any day that you choose to amplify and expand even further upon what you've done today. But you can feel in your body, you can feel in your mind that you've already made some changes to your energy. With your hand on your heart, you feel that gratitude at your own power and worthiness to even do this. Drop your chin to your chest as you bring all of your energy, all of your attention up from the subconscious mind back into the conscious present moment. Tap onto your heart, and on the count of 3, come all the way back. Take a deep breath in for 1, full breath in, 2, 3, open up your eyes, take a stretch. Full breath in and out. And then give yourself a moment. If you're laying down, you can stay laying down, that's okay. If you're seated, perfect. Full breath in. Full breath out. Tap here on the side of your hand and just repeat after me. I know that I am worthy. Despite whatever I've gone through in life, I know that I'm worthy of the best that life has to offer. Okay, now we're going to do like right in between these 2 fingers right here. I can feel my energy is raised. It raises more and more every day. I'm worthy of love. I am worthy of support. I am worthy of financial freedom. I'm worthy of good things coming to me just because. I'm worthy and deserving of the best that life has to offer. Okay, tap your chest right here. I am so worthy and so grateful. Good. You can relax now. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Okay. So, if we are new to each other, feel free to drop a comment below, send me a DM, and let me know how this went for you. How are you feeling right now? And specifically, if you start to keep up with it, whether it's 7 days, 14, 21, how are you feeling at the end of it as well? And then if you are in my community, if you are a member of the manifestation program, reach out into our community as well. I mean, you can write down here as well. Love to hear your thoughts, but yeah, we can connect about this in our group, and I'd love to hear how this went for you. But remember, worthiness, like anything that we're shifting, it's layers. Yes, I really believe that if we went to our absolute utmost worthy feeling, like totally aligned, completely joy worthy, deserving of it all, we would just like in a moment shift right back to heaven. So we are meant to have human stuff. Don't get in your head if you don't feel like you're all the way there. It's a process and it's layers. Yes. And so what we really want to acknowledge, and what I hope that you're taking with you, is you've shifted some of the layers. You've bumped that worthiness up. I guarantee if you sat here through this, even if your mind was a little bit busy because you're new to this, you've shifted something. That's huge. That's huge. So look out in your life. Your behavior might be automatically different in some instances. You might notice yourself feeling a little bit more joy to spend on yourself, or to take some time for yourself. You know, maybe you go back in and sprinkle some free time seeds or whatever you want, or it might be automatic that you know that you're worth taking the time for yourself, because of course you are. So I'm really glad that you took the time to be here. I don't take that lightly. And yeah, you raising your vibration is raising the whole world's vibration. That's massive. And I cannot thank you enough. And I'll see you in whatever our next video is. I'll see you then. Thanks for being here.